Today I'm going to talk about something very important. This probably should have been my first video that I ever made. It's probably the most important video that I will ever make because it's something that you need in order to be able to start your agency in the first place. I'm here to tell you the number one thing that will destroy your agency. And the number one thing that will destroy your agency is worried about the wrong things. So in my experience, I've talked to many agency owners and I've been in various groups, various different courses, programs where you actually get to meet up with different agency owners to see what steps they're taking to grow their agency, where they're at in the process of building their agency and where they want to go. So you basically have people, when you get in these groups, you have people that are at your same level that are just beginners and still building out their agency. Like, they don't have anything really built up. It's just an idea. You have those people, and then you have people that are actually like intermediate, and then you have people that are experts and actually making the big type of money that you see on YouTube when these people show their testimonials and stuff like that. So when you get in these groups, you see people of all different stages. And just from me being at the first stage of building my agency, what I've seen a lot of the times is the majority of the people that actually start out with their agencies, guys, they're not doing the right things that they need to do. They're not worried about what they need to do in order to get their first client. So when you look at the guys at the top, there's only a few dudes that are actually at the top. And when you look at their habits, you can ask these dudes what they did to get to where they're at. As soon as they figured out how to run an agency or what an agency is, all they were worried about is getting a client. They literally picked up the phone, did hundreds of calls till they got their first client. They literally personalized videos, did hundreds of outreach until they got their first client. They ran ads until they got their first client. They weren't worried about website. They weren't worried about what I'm gonna put in this email copy. They weren't worried about a logo. Guys, the number one thing that I've seen that kills an agency and that will destroy your agency in the future if you don't take this seriously right away is procrastinating and putting your focus into the wrong things. So what I say about that is there's a bunch of different factors that go into it in terms of what people do to destroy their agency. For example, one of those is actually a website. Probably the most commonly known issue is having the perfect website. So literally a website does not matter, guys. Like, when I got my first client, I had a website, but the website didn't do any justice to me. I got this person over the phone. So they didn't know anything about me. They didn't know about my website. So they didn't know if my website was any good or not. They didn't know how long it took me to create my website. It was literally just a basic website. And I didn't even need it to get my first client. So that's the point. A lot of people that their agencies fail is because they put 90% of their time into actually building out the website, building out your logo, which stuff that doesn't matter. Creating ad copy, the perfect ad copy. No, you don't even need a logo, to be honest. Like, people sit there all day and just designing a logo. Oh, I don't think this is right. And then they scrap it. How does this look? Then they scrap it. And they sit there all day and think about, how am I going to, when I have 10 clients, how am I going to deliver these services? Like, how am I going to do service delivery? And how am I going to keep up with all these clients? Like, you don't even have one client. Why are you worried about when your schedule is basically filled up and you're just overloaded with work? You don't even have one client. Worry about that stuff when it comes up. So like, they're sitting there creating a website and a funnel that nobody's gonna see because you're not doing outreach. So why do you have a website if nobody's gonna see it? Like, literally all you need is a phone. You need a couple things. You need a phone, either a phone or a computer, and an email. That's literally it in order to get clients. You don't need a website. You don't need a logo. You don't need a secret copy, secret ad copy, secret email copy, secret like phone call script. You don't need any of that. You just need to attack. You just need to basically put all your energy into the effort of getting a client. So you don't even need to think about it. Like, just start sending stuff, just start sending emails, create your own copy, create your own scripts that you're going to use when you call on the phone. Just do it your own way, and that's how you're going to gain experience. You're just going to do it your own way, and you're going to figure out what's working and what's not working. There's no secret formula that's going to say, oh, this copy is going to work for every email. Every email is going to get open for you. You're going to get 20 appointments every single month. You're going to get 3 clients a week. There's no copy that's going to do that. You just have to send. It's a numbers game. You just have to send and hope that somebody will see it, and then after that they're going to open it. And it's basically a process. It doesn't go from, you don't start out with a great website and you attract a bunch of clients to you. It doesn't work that way. It's step by step. I'm not saying it's bad to have a website. It's a good thing to have a website once you get going, and to create it in like your spare time, but don't let that take over your focus. And that's 90% of your focus, and then 10% is just outreach or talking to people on the phone or whatever you're doing. It needs to be 90% outreach and 10% of creating your logo, creating your copy, your company name, and stuff like that, your website. So that's the number one thing that I think kills a lot of agency owners, is because they see like these top level agencies that have crazy funnels at this point. They're very professional, and like a professional logo, professional, like a name that's very catchy and stuff like that. But like literally these dudes, if you go and watch their videos and stuff like that, or if you actually have a chance to talk to them, the gurus and stuff like that, they're all going to tell you that they literally started out with nothing but a grinding mindset, grinding mentality. They didn't care about website, none of that stuff. Like all they cared about was clients. I need to get clients. I need to get rich. I need to be able to quit my 9-to-5. I need to get out of the situation I'm in. I want to be the best. Like they literally all had that killer mentality. And sad to say, but 90% of the people that actually start an agency don't have that killer mentality. They just want to be flashy, fancy. They want all of the luxuries that come with it, but they don't want to put in the work. They want to have they think that making a fancy website and having a fancy logo and stuff like that is going to attract companies. No, none of that matters to these companies. The majority of the people that I talk to on the phone, whether that's through phone call or through emailing, or they see my ad, nobody cares about my logo. Nobody cares about my website. All they care about is what I've done for other people, that I can do the same for them, to take their company from point A to point B, making this amount of money to making this amount of money. That's all they care about, is the money, guys. They're looking for somebody to step in and be that spot that they need filled in their company, that needs to get them to where they want to be money-wise. So they don't care about what you do. They don't care how flashy you are. It could be the ugliest logo of all time. As long as you're getting them more money every single month, customers on demand, that's what they care about. And I think that's what a lot of the agency owners don't understand, is that nobody cares about your agency. It's not what's the name of your agency, what's the logo, what's the website. It's what can you provide? What services can you provide to fill somebody's pain, to alleviate somebody's pain from where they're at, and you can actually be someone they rely on to bring them constant client, whether that's clients, customers, appointments every single month. That's all they care about. The only thing you need to focus on is getting clients. And that's really the number one thing that's going to destroy any agency, is the majority of the time in these groups and stuff like that, and people that have just talked to me, DM me or whatever, it's like, hey, how does my website look? Or how does my logo look? Do you think I should change this and that? Or what type of logo should I use for this niche? Like, it doesn't matter. Your logo can be black. It can literally be a black dot, and you can make $100K a month. It doesn't matter what your website is. Website could just be a picture of me playing basketball, literally on my website. It's a picture of me hooping, and I can make $100K in a month. It doesn't matter. This dude could have This one could have just me, a picture of me with nothing else, with just a calendar link on the bottom, me playing basketball, calendar link. And then this dude's website can have, oh, we provide this and that, and a bunch of pictures, bunch of professional taking images from a photographer, stuff like that. And this dude has no clients, and I'm over here getting 10 clients. It doesn't matter. It's all about your work ethic and your mindset. That's the number one thing that's going to kill your agency if you don't take that seriously. So my advice to everybody is just don't focus on the stuff that doesn't matter. Like I just explained, don't focus on any of that or anything that you're going to need in the future, such as like a LLC or how you're going to do service delivery, stuff like that. That stuff will come to you eventually, but you need to take it one step at a time. And the most important thing is getting clients. So just remember that. All right. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, go ahead, the Trent Harris. It's down below. And then if you have any questions for me, or you just want to reach out and talk about some stuff, just feel free to DM me, guys. So, all right.